My name is Ethan Caldwell. I live in Seattle, Washington. I've always been obsessed with rare books, ancient history, and the occult. That obsession almost destroyed me. A few years ago, a private European dealer offered me something very few people ever see: a genuine 11th century Latin copy of the Picatrix, also known as Gayat al-Hakim, the most infamous grimoire of astral magic and jinn summoning in history. I knew its dangerous reputation, but my curiosity was stronger. I paid a huge amount and had it shipped to my apartment. The moment that heavy, ancient, leather-bound book arrived, the air in my home became thick and oppressive. Something felt deeply wrong. That first night, under dim light, I opened it. The pages were filled with terrifying rituals, planetary talismans, and instructions on how to summon and control powerful spirits. I foolishly decided to try a simple wealth and success ritual. That was the biggest mistake of my life. The horror began slowly, then completely exploded. The very next night, I woke up at exactly 3:13 a.m., completely paralyzed. Tall, shadowy figures with long limbs were circling my bed, whispering my full name in a language that physically hurt my ears. One of them leaned over me and breathed hot, sulfur-smelling air directly into my face. From that night onward, my life became a living hell. Objects started flying across the room. My rare books would open by themselves to blood-stained pages of the Picatrix. Every morning I woke up with deep bleeding scratches on my back and arms, even when I slept fully clothed. My phone would ring from unknown numbers, playing ancient Arabic chants mixed with demonic laughter, calling my name. One night I came home to find the book open on my table with fresh, warm, blood-like liquid dripping from its pages. A deep, guttural voice behind me growled my name so loudly the windows shook. I started seeing horrifying apparitions: a faceless woman in black standing in my shower, a child with burning eyes crawling across my ceiling, and shadowy hands grabbing my ankles from under the bed, trying to drag me down. I became a prisoner in my own home. Friends stopped coming after they saw a tall, dark figure standing behind me in photos. I lost weight, couldn't sleep, and started seeing these entities even in daylight. In complete desperation, I contacted an elderly occult scholar and exorcist from New Orleans who specialized in ancient grimoires. He flew to Seattle immediately. After examining the book, he looked at me with serious eyes and said, "These spirits know your name now. They won't leave without a fight." He guided me through a dangerous reversal ritual at sunrise near a remote misty lake in the Olympic Mountains. We drew protective circles, burned rare herbs, recited long Latin prayers, and created a neutralizing talisman. At the climax, I had to throw the main talisman page from the Picatrix into the lake as the sun rose. The moment I did it, a violent storm erupted out of nowhere. The water churned like it was alive. A deafening chorus of screams and roars came from the lake. I felt invisible hands grabbing my legs, trying to pull me underwater. The scholar held me tightly as we finished the prayers. Then came one final blood-curdling scream and sudden silence. The entities fought hard for weeks afterward, but slowly their power faded. The scratches stopped. The whispers became rare. I still sometimes wake up at 3:13 a.m. with my heart racing, but the full apparitions are gone. I sold the book through the scholar. I pray every single day that it stays sealed forever. This nightmare taught me one of the hardest lessons of my life. Some doors should never be opened. No matter how tempting forbidden knowledge or power may seem, never play with things you don't fully understand. Stay connected to light, faith, and goodness. Because once certain spirits know your name, they don't forget easily. If this story scared you or gave you a warning, comment, "I chose the light," below. Share your own occult or paranormal experiences. Like, share, and subscribe for more real horror stories. Stay safe, and never open doors you cannot close.